Well, hi, Taurus. Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card. In the first part of the reading, got crumbs on the table. There we go. Let's get them off. Yes. If you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started and let's find out what can Taurus expect coming up in their life. What's coming up for Taurus universe? Oh boy, we have a twin flame energy going here. I can see already. And that is not very common for Taurus. Any advice would be so appreciated from this universe. Any advice for Taurus? Okay. Whew. We've got a lot of cards. We will see how many here. So, I put them down in the order that they come out. The Emperor and the Empress. Twin flame energy. And let me tell you a little about twin flame energies. They are not like the super spectacular thing that everybody should have in their life. Twin flame energies are usually a struggle at first to get through it. And if they make it, if they proceed past all the struggles, the butting of heads, then they can become very strong and powerful unions. But very few of them make it. So let's see what's going on with this one. Okay, we have cards left for the second part of the reading. The overall energy, Taurus, of your reading is the Justice card. Now, the Justice card is the card for Libra, so Libra might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But the energy, that's what's most important, and this surrounds your entire reading, is you putting your sword up in self-protection, seeking truth, seeking clarity, and becoming balanced. Trying to stay balanced, in control, and seeking that justice, seeking that clarity, the truth. It's self-justice is what it is. And so, that surrounds your entire reading. Up here in your highest energy is the Six of Cups. Now, this is a soulmate card. So, you've known this is a twin flame. You've known this person from another lifetime because they are a soulmate. And you also, with the Six of Cups, may have known them from earlier in this life. So this is a very sweet card. This is the only cup that's allowed to have anything in it and still be sincere. There's a flower in it. It's kind of a young energy, like the beginnings of a relationship or something like that. But also, like I said, it could be just that you've known them from younger years in this life. Otherwise, it can just be a soulmate card that has a sincere love offer that, started out very sincere. So these are the two strongest energies in your entire reading. So you're pretty much on guard. You're trying to stay balanced from this relationship. And, like I say, this is a twin flame relationship. You're wondering if this is your ship that's come in. I have the Three of Wands right next to the Six of Cups. And right above the Justice card, there's 3 ships out there. 1, 2, 3. And you're holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. And you're really wondering, is this your ship that's come in or is it still out there? It's right next to the Emperor. The Emperor is the card for Aries. Aries might be strong in your chart or in their chart or around this reading. But the energy, it's about being kind of stubborn, kind of like sticking to your plans, not budging, seeing things your way, not their way, uncompromising, stubborn, like I said before. The emperor is very well liked and respected, though, and they feel most comfortable being in charge. Okay, they might be a leader in their profession because they do like to be in charge. So, this emperor's up here in your highest energy. I feel like this is the soulmate that has come in, and that you're wondering if they are your ship that's come in. But they don't budge really in their thinking. But, you could be their perfect opposite, because I have the Empress right under that Six of Cups. So the Empress, this is Libra or Taurus, and this is your reading, Taurus. This is you. And so what this card says, all the cards are male or female. And what this card, the energy is that you are a very kind, loving, considerate, thoughtful, generous, and I can go on and on. You have so many beautiful qualities about you as being just a person on earth. If you're a parent, you're a very good parent. It can signify pregnancy at some times, but I want to just throw that out there. But that's your energy. And the Emperor is quite the opposite. That's why we are your twin flames. And also, this is the twin flame energy right there. So, you may be able to handle the Emperor very well. Or not. Let's keep reading. So you're trying to stay balanced. You got your sword up. You're looking for that truth and that clarity in this relationship. You're wondering if they are your ship that's come in. You're wondering if this is who you've waited for a very long time. Now, you really might have known them since earlier, and you've waited to reconnect with them for a long time. This is the Seven of Pentacles. So leaning on that staff and almost falling over, waiting for this bush. It's like it budded, but it never got the opportunity to bloom or bear fruit. So this, put you in the spot of just tired of waiting. And now here they are. And so you're wondering, okay, is this my ship coming in? I have, under the Empress, I have the Wands, the Ace of Wands. If I could talk today, that would be so great, don't you think? The Ace of Wands is the card for fresh starts and new beginnings. It's more and more pointing towards you've known this person earlier in this life. But, this could be a fresh start and new beginning. Also, even if it was from last life. So, there are opportunities to move forward with this soulmate, which is a twin flame, soulmate twin flame. I have the Queen of Swords under the Justice card next to the Ace of Wands. The Queen of Swords is air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. That gives us 2 for Libra, if we're counting. But the energy here is seeking the truth and clarity and speaking your truth and clarity. In self-defense, your guard is up. Your guard is up in the overall energy. You need to know what their intentions are. You need to know you have questions you need answers to, and you need to speak your truth. I have the Knight of Pentacles right next to the Queen of Swords and right under the Seven of Pentacles. I'm feeling like they just don't. You're wondering if they're committable. You're wondering if they're available. You're wondering if they are grounded, secure, stable. This is the slowest moving energy in the whole deck, that Knight of Pentacles. It looks like the horse is just standing there. The horse should really be a snail because it is so slow. And what it's bringing is a pentacle. Now, whether it's this life or not, I don't know. It can be that slow. So I need to keep reading, but you do need to know, are they committable? Are they available? Is there ever going to be a possibility, do they want to look at this relationship as if, to see if it can move into a committed long-term relationship? You have questions for this Emperor, for sure. Like I say, all cards are male or female. These are general readings, will not resonate with everyone. You can take parts of the reading or get a private reading, which I get good feedback on my private readings. I need 3 more cards here, please, for Taurus. There we go. We got 1 extra card, which is fine. I read them. And it's such a nice extra card. It's my favorite card of the whole deck. Okay, so the Queen of Cups is right next to the Emperor. Yeah, you're wondering about the love. You got questions. So what the Queen of Cups is doing here, this is water, by the way, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. That might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But this is the only cup in the deck with a lid on it, and there's little windows all the way around that cup. What you're trying to do is peek in those windows because it's full of answers to love questions. So you have questions, and you're gonna ask, and you're gonna speak with that Queen of Swords being down here. The Queens and Kings all are very mature-minded cards. So this is a very mature thinking. You're trying to stay balanced. You need answers. I have the 5 of Wands right next to the Queen of Cups, and there's your struggles. Mental, it's anxiety, stress, and confusion, and you're going to be that way until you get your answers. I think you really have known this person before. I think that there was a tower moment before with this person. Some type of tower, either you had a breakup or you just didn't, had an argument, or it doesn't mean you were it had to be lovers, okay? But there was a tower moment, I think, and I think you still have questions about it. And it's still on your mind when they come back into your life. Because I feel like this is a reconnection, I really do, in this life here. I have the 2 of Wands under the Queen of Cups and next to the 7 of Pentacles. Well, the 2 of Wands is, first thing, you're holding the staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. There it is, that Ace of Wands. With one hand, and the other hand you're holding the world. That is a new life cycle. You're standing there on your own and you're contemplating, what does it look like in moving forward? How should you move forward? And that's another reason you have these questions. Should you move forward with the Emperor or without the Emperor? You've waited so long, I think, for them to even return or step up to the plate or apologize. It looks like, they have you have an apology coming too, which you well deserve. I have the 4 of Cups next to the 2 of Wands and under the 5 of Wands. I think they did try to come back in before. I think something really really powerful happened between the 2 of you, and they had tried to come back before, and you did not accept their cup. Because there's a lot of cups out there, and you're like, well, why do I have to settle for this one that stresses me out? But this time when they come back, and I think this time too, they might have tried to apologize, either that or they just tried to come in. Well, that 4 of Cups is next to the Page of Cups, and I really think there is an apology that's owed you from this some type of blow up. Something that turned your world upside down. It doesn't mean it had to be a conflict between the 2 of you. They could have just disappeared on you. It could be just something that turned your world upside down. So I think that they owe you an apology, and they may be coming in with an apology too. This is a card for Pisces because there's a fish in the cup. I have the 10 of Wands under the 2 of Wands and next to the Knight of Pentacles. The 10 of Wands, that's a heavy burden you've been carrying about this relationship. It's like it was a burden before. Them not coming in with a pentacle. I mean, are they going to come in this time? Do they have a pentacle this time? Because I feel like last time you waited and waited, and it never came to fruition. So the 10 of Wands, that heavy burden, look how hunched over that person is. That's a really good card because there's no 11 of Wands. And so what this person's getting ready to do is drop those wands, drop the burden. This is allowing you to put down a burden that you've been carrying, I believe, about this person for quite some time. So this honest communication is really going to help. It's going to help answer your questions. You're going to, I think, get the apology that you so much deserve. They are coming in this time sincerely. I'm glad to see this card. This is the Knight of Cups. Excuse me. So the Knight of Cups is a very sincere love offer. And they come in kind of gallantly, male or female. And under that Four of Cups, so they know that you have denied them coming back in before, but this time they're coming back in differently. They're coming back in very sincerely. I think the truth is, I think part of the truth that you're going to find out in this conversation is that before they had someone else or they wanted to date other people. And the truth and the clarity when they come in, because you're going to ask for it and you're going to speak it and you're going to get it, is going to allow you to realize what happened before. And this other energy, it has faded away. It's no longer attached to them. So, you know, before, when they were in your life, whether it was this life or last life, they had someone else. They had a third party. And that's what was the problem. That's why it never came to fruition. That's why they never stepped up to the plate with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like they're coming in this time with a pentacle. I really do. And they're very sincere. I have the Sun here. And I do, this is my favorite card in the deck. The Sun is about fresh starts, new beginnings with lots of love and lots of joy. I do think the sun is going to shine on this relationship. I think you have been through hurdles with this relationship. But I think things are going to smooth out. And once all your cards, so to speak, are on the table, I think that you'll be able to understand where each of you are coming from and kind of have a meeting of the minds and the hearts and be able to have this fresh start and this new beginning. Now I'm going to pull out an angel card and let's see what your guardian angels have to say about this. These cards have really good advice or just something to think about, to consider. One more shuffle. Here we go. For Taurus. And here we go. Your angel card. It's down there. It's the Nine of Emotion. The Nine of Emotion. I'm going to read it to you. Pretty card, huh? This is a magical time in your life when wishes are granted and dreams come true. It may seem that good luck is following you, but actually these happy times are your just reward for being a loving and wonderful person. Your angels are asking you to enjoy your life and have more fun. Oh my gosh. I really think that this twin flame relationship is going to reconnect and you're going to be able to resolve some issues and move forward together with lots of love and joy. Oh my gosh. So Taurus, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.